What's guys, and welcome back to one of the most satisfying simulators of all time. This is DrainSim, and we have our work cut out for us today. So it looks like we're gonna have to get this water out of here. I don't know where we're gonna put it. We've got another puddle over here. Looks like we've got some movement, but it's all just kind of pooling. I think, do I hear? Oh boy. Okay, we've got a river coming from up here and a ton of water over here. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. We've got Street 1 and Street 2. We need to get both of these clear. What's our objective? Yeah, Street 1 and Street 2 both have to be clear. So this over here is going to be Street 1. Deeper area is going to be over in this road. And then Street 2 technically goes further. Oh my goodness, dude. This is going to be an absolute nightmare. Where is this going? Is it okay to send the water down here? Do we not want that? Technically, I think that might be okay. If we dug this out, we might be able to get this draining a little bit more, but that's just constantly coming in. Do we have to stop the flow of water over here? Oh boy, all right. So we're gonna head back over here. I'm gonna grab our rake to start. Let's just grab this. Looks like we do have one street drain that we can start working on. I'm not sure where we wanna send this water. I'm hoping if we send it down here, that's gonna be okay. Maybe this is like a natural drain or a hot spring or so. That wouldn't make sense. Hot spring is water coming out of the ground, Trev, but I'm not sure. Okay, so there, we want to be able to drive cars through here, dude. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Okay, we way bypassed that thing. I'm hoping we can go out in deep water. I feel like this is kind of a bit of a risk for us. Oh, this is really sketchy. I see a drain. I see bubbles. Hold on. Oh, a culvert. I think we're gonna need a shovel. Dude, look at this freaking game. Are you kidding me? Look at how we can, oh, we can't dive here. It's a little bit too short. But looking up through the water, up to the trees, looking for bubbles for the culverts. Okay, so that's gonna be a big one. That's gonna redirect the water a long ways away. I guess we should just kind of grab a lot of our basic tools here. I don't even know if we're gonna need our rake. So we've got the shovel. I guess we could. A lot of these are gonna be completely inconsequential, I think, Trev. I did end up buying 2 more pumps just so we could have 2 pumps per generator just in case that is needed. And then we also, it did say that we might want barriers today. So I'm gonna put that on 0 or 9, I guess. We'll throw it on 9. So we've got that there. Technically, we've got another one in case we need it. Let's get that there. And then I'm going to say, let's get 2 pumps. And if we need another pump, we can come back for that later. Dude, this is absolutely incredible. Okay, so we're going to grab our shovel. I'm going to hope we're going to be able to get this culvert. Dude, this, not going to lie, dark water like that is not my favorite. Not being able to see. We're going to have to get this lower before we're ever even able to use the shovel, aren't we? Okay. So that's going to be our main goal. I just don't know if the play is to dump this over here. If we dig this out here, can I get up on this? Yes, we're going to be able to start the flow a little bit better. Look at this. All right, so that's working a little bit better there. I would imagine we should start to see this street number 2 go down a little bit. I'm assuming we had kind of an end cap on our thing in the top left. Let's go ahead and finish this a little bit more here. I don't think this would be the safest place to stand while we're doing this, but we're just going to take as much of this out as possible, get maximum flowage. This is the most satisfying game of all time, dude. I absolutely love this. This is so good. I'm glad you guys enjoy it too. So we've got this here. Let me get my Scuba Steve on. Looks like that is fully clear there. And I kind of want to see what we've got going on down here. Water flows downhill, dude, and it gets into all the stuff that you don't want it to get into. I'm worried this is going to become an issue, but technically, this is not an area of concern. As long as we get it out of Street 1 and Street 2, we're going to be fine. I'm wondering, is this like a natural pond that we're allowed to have filled with water? I really hope we're not sending this water to the wrong spot. What we could do is take this, and we could just start pumping it downhill over here while we're working on everything else. Let's take a pump. Let's put this here. Let's take the hose up. If we get it up like this should just roll downhill. Get a generator hooked up here, then we can... Oh, I didn't bring hoses. Or the what's it called? Wait, is it on there automatically? It's on there automatically. Okay, I was going to be really upset. I didn't think to add that, but I guess we didn't have to before. So if we put this here, tag this guy up, turn this on first, then turn this on. Let's see where this water's going to be going. Dude, this game is absolutely... Ooh, hold on now. Hold on. I mean, it's not going to go uphill over here, so it's going to end up coming this way. It should. Look at that river just snaking through here. I want to make sure before we commit, because we could set up a second pump. We could honestly set up 2 generators. It's pooling here. Eventually, It's naturally going to go this way. It's not going to roll up here. It's going to, uphill. It's going to find the path of least resistance. And I think it's going to come through here. This is my guess right here. Dude, listening to all the water and everything is just absolutely amazing. Let me make sure it does. It looks like we're fine. It looks like it doesn't mind that we have water over here. So that's good. Let's see. This was my guess right over these flowers here. Oh my goodness, dude. Why is this so good? This game is absolutely incredible. This might be one of my favorite games we have ever played. So that'll just trickle down there. And that means that we want to set up some more pumps over here and we can really get this thing going. I don't know how far these pumps can go. I'm going to set this guy up here. Oh, shoot. Is he going to let me get up here? Let me get up over here, I think. Yep, there you go. Okay, still have this here. Beautiful. We could just set this up like this. And we're going to be able to hook this guy up there, attach him over here, and then we can turn this thing on. And technically, if we wanted to be a little bit quicker, we could put the other one on the other side. I think I might do that, and then we could just cut this open and all the water's going to flow there. I'm assuming. No, this water would probably flow that way. We'll wait until this is done, and then we'll see if we want to cut a little trench and see where we're at and if this water flows this way. So what we should do, we're going to grab another generator. We're going to grab another pump and another pump. Check on how this is going. Look at all this water coming in here. We aren't going to have an issue. How tall is this? I don't want this to fully fill up and start backflowing back. I don't think we're going to get that tall, though. That would be absolutely crazy. We're going to set this guy over on this side, and then we can set up a couple of pumps. Let's have one here. Going to run his little hose around here. Perfect. Let's get you to here. Should we try to do like one out in the middle, maybe? Let's see. Just want to make sure these guys are all max efficiency. I thought about getting a Mark II pump. Put this here. Beautiful. Both those are together forever. But yeah, there's Mark II, there's Mark III pumps, etc. I figured since we already purchased 2 generators, it made more sense to just get the max number. We could have only afforded 1 Mark II pump, but eventually we're going to want to upgrade these pumps and stuff. So this is all looking good here. Go ahead and turn this on. Beautiful. Turn this guy on and turn this guy on. Those two, oh, this one, okay, look at how much that water level is changing, dude. Are you kidding me? Okay, pick this guy up. We're going to put him out here in the middle. This is going to take no time at all. Dude, 4 pumps running. Bring this up here. I guess we should have just put all these guys in the middle off the rip. Got this here, put this here. Go ahead and turn it on. And dude, we are absolutely flying. So I'm going to head back over here. Let's see what we've got going on. See if we can potentially take a look at that culvert yet. A lot of our water is going down quickly. Let me see. We do have our shovel still. Where was this? Over here. Oh. Can we stand? Did we just dig? We did, I think. It's kind of hard to see. Are we digging? Oh, we're digging. This is going to start. I don't know where it drains to. I'm just going to hope that the city or park or whoever's in charge of this did it right. Let me check this. Now, this actually is, it's a very, this is a very scary thing to be doing right here. If you guys are ever scuba diving or free diving or anything like that, do not mess with drains. Now, in a situation like this, it's probably not too bad, but there's, I forget what it's called. We need a little bit more. I think we need this water to go down a little bit more. She's still trickling out. I want to be able to see what we're doing and see like the big suction that happens. This is looking pretty good, dude. The world's best slip and slide. We're working so hard here and we're getting it done. Let's go check on these. But yeah, if you're underwater, sometimes drains like that, if that suction catches on to you, so like even the smallest pipe, no human can fight that. Like water flowing is so strong. So you just got to be really careful with that. Now, okay, this actually looks like a job for cutting through here. So we're going to do this. I think this side is definitely taller, right? Okay, so let's just cut through here. Beautiful. Dude, this itches so many parts of my brain that just need to be itched. Come on, get this through here. Get this through here. I want maximum flowage. Yeah, that side's definitely a lot taller here. I want maximum flowage. There she is. Go ahead and bring her in here. Let's get everything flowing through. That's what I'm talking about. And this is going to run over here where it's going to run into our pumps. And honestly, most of these pumps are completely useless at this point. Look at that. So these two are just going to keep going to work. They're going to keep shooting it over there. And street number 1 is starting to look pretty good. Let's take a look at our map. Well, does this count as street 1? I don't know if this counts as street 1. We might have just hurt ourselves. To be honest, I'm not sure. I don't know if this wants us to take care of this or not. So that could have been a mistake, but we're going to get it out of here either way. How are we looking over here? Got a nice new pond. All of that is flowing nicely. This is still flowing nicely. We've got plenty of space in the water table here. What we could do to speed this up a little bit, let me pick this up. Let's pick this up. We're going to pick this up. This Jenny can run... Oop, hold on. Did not mean to do that. This Jenny can run both of these guys. So we'll get both of these pumps on this, and these guys can just keep working. Turn you on. Turn you on. And now we're going to be able to go over here, and I say we get 2 more pumps working on this just to kind of continue our dominance over this water. It's getting just absolutely pummeled. So I guess, I mean, generator could just like facing it this way so we can see it a little bit better. Jenny could go here, and we're just gonna expedite this process. I'm gonna put a pump here, and I'm just gonna put water, or put the hose over here, just so it gets the water there a little bit quicker. And then we'll see if we can do the same thing on this side. Get a pump here. Just keep pushing water this direction. Perfect, looks great. Let's go ahead and get these guys hooked up. Can we put them that far underwater? Looks like we can. All right. Please tell me our cable's long enough. It is. Okay, so that, oh my gosh, dude. Putting the cables in, it should default to not taking a cable out. I do that a lot here. I feel like I'm looking at the correct side. So look at this. Okay, that one worked. Hook this up. Beautiful. Let's get this Jenny running. Hope she stays dry. Turn that thing on. We're going to turn this one on over here. And look at that flowage. We just tripled our flow there, maybe more. Okay, so let's go back over here. If we can get wherever this, right here, if we can get this opened up, I just can't see. And to be honest, the shovel thing is weird in this game because it's not really where you're pointing. It's more of like where that cylinder is, that glowing cylinder, but then sometimes it doesn't really do it. What is blocking this? I'm just gonna keep spamming here. We should be able to get the water low enough to take a peek at this eventually anyway. I'm going to try to get, because there's like a whole bunch back here too. If we got this flowing, it would be an absolute game changer, but I don't think we're there yet. We're looking good though. Now, the one thing I was curious about, because we are always going to have water coming in over here. Do we want to redirect? Nope, can't go that way. Because we've got those inflatable barriers. This doesn't look like a bunch of water though. If we can get that culvert open, I think we're going to be able to get rid of the water that's coming down. I mean, we could put barriers up and redirect it to the culvert, because the culvert's... Ooh, listen to our squelchy boot steps. Where's the culvert at? It's over here. So we actually probably do want to do that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's let this go down a little bit more and we'll figure it out. And actually, you know what? This is all diggable, isn't it? I wonder if we could like... I want to dig a trench for it to get into and have it like run along the side here. We would need to dig it really deep. But if we could have like a downhill trench that just like runs the water down here, we'll try that out in a minute. We'll see what we need to do. I cannot believe this thing is not draining yet, dude. We need whatever it is, we need to figure out what is needed here. We're gonna let that run for a minute. We just gotta let it keep going down. I mean, street 2 is getting lower, so that's good. Let's see what we've got going on over here. Looks like this pump is running dry. Street 1's looking good. I don't know exactly what it wants. Let me pick you up. I'm gonna put you right here. Is your thing gonna be able to reach? It's not gonna be able to reach. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this water up here then, and then pump 2 can pick it up. Get this guy hooked up. I think our generator might be a little bit too far away. So let's set this guy up here. Get this one here. Set him up. Oh, we can't turn him on yet because this isn't on. Turn that on. Turn this on. Get another one right here. How'd this go? Right there. How'd this run through here? Can we get this to here? Yes. There we go. Okay, so that should be taking care of this. And I don't know if this counts as street number 1, but we're just going to try to get rid of everything. See how this is going. Still some good flow over here. These pumps are still working. This water level should be continuing to go down. I don't know. Street 2 is the problem right now, dude. I mean, if we fix the other one, we could have 4 pumps working on this, which would make it go a lot faster. looking at that versus looking at this, I don't know that this flow is flowing hard enough. Once we get this water level low enough, or I just keep spamming enough to be able to get this culvert operational, that is going to completely change the game for us. Where is this thing? A little bit further this way. Am I doing something wrong? There's like one more piece here. I feel like it's like a thing where you got to get every piece and it won't, because it's not going anywhere unless you either need to get every piece to make this thing functional, or this doesn't actually drain anywhere. I'm trying to follow it here. I mean, I'm assuming it would drain off this way. Getting that operational is necessity number one. There's nothing else we can really do. You see how we like, I can't get this part here. There's a little bit more that we're gonna have. Oh, we're standing on top of it now. Come on, give me some flow, dude. Look at this. How is this? Oh, how is this not flowing? Do I have to do something special with it? Oh, can I stand on the culvert? Oh, it's flowing. It's flowing. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, finally. That is what we needed. Dude, look at that. I'm trying to get this last little bit here. Obviously, the more flow, the better. But look at that. Oh, that is glorious. Look how fast Street 2 is going to be going down, dude. Are you kidding me? Basically a whirlpool out here. This is incredible. Look at all this water flowing down. Oh, this game is absolutely amazing, dude. That is so good. Watch our thing in the top left. Is she dropping? She's dropping. Slowly but surely. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. That was tough. Getting to that was tough, but we're gonna have access to this now. And it looks like all of this is sloped enough. I don't even think we need to build like a trench or anything to get it to go this way. I think it's all gonna go that way anyway. So between that and our generators, we should be good over here. We just got to kind of give that a little bit of time to let it cook. Let's go see how. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think it was a good idea to open this up. Let me see something here. We haven't used these yet. So if I set this up here and bring her across, how long are these things? There you go. Okay, that's pretty good. Attach to a hydrant or a pump. Can I attach? Let me attach this guy. He's got a lot more water. Hold on, I think, let me unequip him from anything. Let's get a pump here. Where's the attachment point? I don't see an attachment point, hold on. First time using these things, I'm not sure how they work. If I bring this like this, how do I attach it to a pump? Oh, here. It's on the bottom, I was looking on the top. Okay, so we put it on the bottom, that's where our outflow is. If we put this on this, I think that was a little bit too far. We have to run through here, otherwise it doesn't work. That's as far as it goes. Are you freaking... Okay, let's move this generator. And shoot, you know what? I just realized I dropped my rakes. Oh, rakes over here. Let's not lose that. Jenny up here, so we're not going to lose him. Let's go ahead and get these guys plugged back in. So we've got this here. Turn this on. Got this here. Plenty of space to reach. Turn this on. That should inflate this barricade. That didn't really do much. Do we go like this? I'm not seeing how this thing is blocking anything. Oh, it's raising now. Was it not raising before? Or maybe I was just being impatient. There you go. Okay, so it is slowly raising. Now what we can do... Oh, this one's already put up there. Is there going to be flow under that? I really hope there's not flow under that. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Oh, it's the little trifecta thing here. Okay. So now that's there. I mean, if we've got another one, do we just want to place another one just to try to be extra safe? I'm not really sure how these things work, but if I put this one here, this should help, right? Dude, this is freaking sick. This is like a whole new level right here. So I'm going to block this off, and then we're going to have this pump over here, shoot it over here, and then this one can take it out of here. To be honest, I don't even know if that's needed, though, because technically Street 1 is almost done. I don't know if we messed up breaking this up or how that works, but we're going to go for that here in a second. We're going to let that fill up. Let me go see how we're looking over on this side. We can see our pumps now, dude. This is incredible. Okay, do we have any other mud we can get rid of here? Increase this flow. Yes, sir. We want all the flow, all the dough for all the bros. Yes, give me all of this. I don't want any piece of this thing. There you go. That is fantastic. Okay. Oh, we've got more out here too. We want to cut all of this out. Give this as much space as we possibly can. Dude, cut through all of this. This is cutting off a lot of this water from flowing through here. Just cut through all of this. Yes. Oh, that is beautiful. Get all these guys. We don't want any interference, any resistance to flowing into this drain. Dude, there's so much mud that we can cut through here. This is why it got to the point that it did. Okay, that is looking absolutely fantastic. Can I get that last little piece in there? It's not really letting me get it. That's good. I think we move this guy. Where's our deepest part? I guess just right here. Send her up this way. Make sure she's plugged in. Get her going. And don't forget your rake, Trev. It's easy to forget that thing. Okay, back over here. Double trouble. Just looking like a pack of 6 hot dogs here, dude. Making me hungry. So this is all good here. Now what we want to do is replace this guy. And we want this hose to go up and over. If I can get up here. Or just through it, that's fine too. Get that guy turned on. He's gonna start pulling the water out of here. It's gonna be flowing in here. It's not gonna be able to backflow, I hope. Nope, not seeing any backflow. So that way this guy is gonna be able, is he still on? He wasn't on. This guy's gonna be able to move all this. And we're gonna be in really, really good shape. So we just kind of gotta let this stuff cook for now. Look at this lake that we fixed. We don't have a lot of flow over here anymore. A little trickle, but that's because our culvert is doing most of the work. Let's get this guy fixed up. You're looking a little bit rough over here. I mean, I guess I'll have you help out. I don't know if this is a 2-pump job, but I'm a 2-pump chump, so it is what it is. Get this guy hooked up, and let's go see if we can't fix some more of the mud over here in the time being, because we're just kind of wait. I don't think this mud's doing much here. We want to just make sure everything's always flowing downhill. Is there anything of interest in this area? I do feel like this is where it's getting caught up quite a bit. A lot of this stuff I can't touch though. I don't know if there's much we're going to be able to do about this. I mean, this is just going to be more... If you've got an unlimited river running up there, you're not going to be able to keep this dry. You just got to make sure the water gets to the right place. It looks like it's mostly just going in this culvert now. We do have a little bit of an issue here. I don't know how... Because that's always going to be an issue. If the water's running through here, it's always going to be on the road. Also, how do we have water coming back this way? Let's make sure our pumps are getting it far enough this way. There's no reason that should be happening there. Get this guy plugged back in. So I am a little bit stuck. I'm going to clean up the road here because I feel like this should be part of my job, whether it's a part of the challenge or not. I am a little bit stumped on what to do. I'm hoping that once this gets low enough, it's just going to give it to us because if the water... I mean, we could set up a barricade here. That's not a permanent fix, though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it wants us to permanently fix it, and I can't think of a permanent fix with this setup unless we just have less rain in the future and don't need all the runoff. Just the rogue man with the plunger, cleaning up roads, cleaning up shopping centers, cleaning up neighborhoods. I will take care of it all for you. This really is pointless right now. I'm just kind of trying to... oh, this is going to be fun when we crack this egg. Look at that, flowing out there. Let me give you a pathway. Should just fall down the road. Yes, dude. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking satisfying. But yeah, I'm just passing time here. There's no reason for us to do this. The point is for civilians to be able to pass through here, isn't it? So I would say we have very much accomplished that. Now this, we kind of want a natural land barrier to prevent. I wonder if we could get one of these without screwing up everything. This is almost done. Okay, let's finish this first. Let me build a little canal through here so we can get some flowage. Let's finish Street 1 and then we can bring those over. I don't want to take them away and then mess something up. You know what I mean? This pump is struggling. She needs some more water. I'm trying to get it to you, girl. Don't you worry. We're going to work on this quickly. Gives me nightmares, dude. My pool pumps, sometimes they just like don't prime or whatever. And you hear that noise of when it's like running without any water running through it. And it's, dude, I've had to replace those things so many times. Having a pool is great, but it's also kind of a nightmare. Constantly stuff breaking, constantly needing maintenance, but it's all worth it, especially in the summers. It would be very hard to be in Florida without it. Okay, this guy, we're gonna move you. We're gonna put you at the lowest spot. We honestly should probably just dig down. Can I still put you through here? Perfect. Let's get you hooked back up. Send it. Just gonna send it, baby. How is this other pump looking? He's getting the job done. But yeah, we're going to dig all this out, and we want you at the very lowest point. So that should be solid. Give us free flow here. I mean, this isn't really moving. Eventually, we could get another pump to here to pump across. I don't know if that's going to be fully necessary. We'll see, but oh man, let's go see how we're looking over here. So biggest issues, Street 1. Street 2's looking a little bit better. This is just a problem. The fact that it flows through here is a problem. And we've obviously drained all of the excess here. So this is just all the water coming from here. There's not any more flow that we can get to this thing. So the only thing I could think of is a barricade. This is a band-aid on a hemorrhaging wound here. It's never going to stop bleeding. Time to find out how good this one was. Let's deflate this. Oh, I didn't think about the fact that it was actually going to deflate. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure we don't lose our shovel. That would be a bad time. This is actually really satisfying, the way it deflates and inflates and stuff. Okay. So even though there's kind of a space underneath this thing, there's no backflow happening. So that's like a permanent fix. Even if it doesn't look like it, anything that's there is not going to flow. Okay, so this thing is done. We can pick this guy back up. Let's try this. Let me double check. Yeah, there's no flow. That's good. I don't want any flow over here either. How long are these things? I'm going to take it from here. We're going to run it this way along this tree. You can bend it like Beckham. Beautiful. I want to make sure we don't create like a blockade there. So we've got that. All right, so I've got some unfortunate news. I hit escape here hoping that it paused it. Technically, it looks like the background pauses, but I could still hear the music, so I don't know if it was paused or not. I went and had lunch and did a couple things around the house, and then I come back here, and we were back in the garage. So I loaded the game back up because I saved right before we left, and it spawned us where we had been. But you could see in the top left, it didn't have any water progress gone, and you could see like on the gameplay that the water was still really low. So we had to redo this entire thing, but I think that could potentially be a blessing in disguise. So I'm gonna get all of this taken care of here. Most satisfying game of all time, dude. This is just so good. Whoever came up with the idea for this is just immaculate. Just an absolute beauty. I keep looking at this and thinking of Elephant's Foot over in Chernobyl. That was really, really good docuseries if you guys haven't seen it. Probably my favorite ever, if I'm being honest. But we're going to take all this out here, and then I'll show you guys what we have going on the other side. Oh, shoot. Got to make sure we get this stuff here. Forgot that we didn't fully clear out in front of this culvert. Obviously, restarting was hard, but honestly, since we kind of knew what to expect, I know we kind of started on Street 1, when we first started this episode. The key was to start at street number 2. The key was to just get all 4 of our pumps here in street number 2, get this as low as possible to get that city drain working as fast as possible, the culvert, and so we'll know that going forward. Really focus on the drains that you have available to you, because it goes a lot faster than the pumps do, which makes sense, but we were just trying to tackle everything all at once last time. And we honestly probably, I'm just going to take it all out. It'll be fine. Let's go check how this is doing over here. So this side, instead of building that wall there, I think keeping this was actually the key. Look at this. We've got one pump pumping into here and this pump pumping out there. So we're going to keep it that way. We're definitely going to have to clean even more of this up to get the flow. Maybe not. It might just take a little bit of time. But yeah, we should be able to get this stuff out of here. We just want to get this guy at the lowest point, so we probably need to clean some of this stuff out, and we'll lower the pump as far as we can. We just definitely don't want to break the dam here. See how he's already starting to sputter a little bit, so we're going to take him, we're going to move him down here at the very lowest point. Let's have the... Sometimes I feel like you can go farther if you face it the right direction. Yeah, that's the lowest point there. We bring this guy up, throw him here, and then we don't really have to worry about the water going back and forth and trying to block it off and things like that. Okay, so let's go grab our little... Oh, we already have one. We might... I'll grab 2 just in case. If we can get this other side to chill out for a minute, if we could have 2 pumps in each of these, that would make our job a lot easier. So let's go see what we've got going on over here. So we still have water coming down there. We've got water flowing across here. Obviously, this is going to be one of the biggest spots. If we can stop this here, we tried to do this before, but we needed a little bit more water. Let's put a pump here. Gonna have to move this guy to be able to fill this thing up, but we put this here, beautiful, and then we can get this thing attached, and we'll see if this thing actually fills up here. Oh, here we go. Okay, we did a shorter one. I don't know if the long ones just take a really long time to go, but this one worked a little bit better. So we could set that up like that. It might just take a really long time, Trev. We might just have to be a little bit more patient, but we have that there. And then we can maybe have this one wrap around the tree like this, just to give us a little extra. Get this guy set up here. Let's get that one filled up. And then we can focus on taking these out. And we shouldn't, I'm hoping once this fills up, we're not going to have water coming through here. Check it back over here while we've got that going. Look at this. This is starting to look pretty good. We're down to just a trickle. So we're probably going to need another pump in here to pump it to here to pump it out there. So as soon as this one is done, we can work on that. But we're very, very close. These are looking good. Check this. Let me see here. Look at this. Okay, these guys are taken care of. So now we can... Oh, no. I dropped my shovel somewhere, dude. I have no idea where it is. I think if we complete the mission, it should spawn back in somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Okay, good call. Let me grab this back. So this, I mean... Is this one... This one's not even plugged in right now. Okay, so we'll have 2 of these to quickly throw stuff across here. We move this guy... back a little bit. Perfect. Get this down here. Beautiful. Now we can go ahead and get these guys hooked up. Let's actually face this way. And our cables should be plenty long enough. There we go. Turn this guy on. Turn this guy on. Turn this guy on. And as long as this is taking all of that, which it looks like it's doing a really good job, it's not going to keep pushing up this way. At least I hope not. So this should be good through here. This will all dry up, and then we could take this generator and these over to this side, and we could set those up to continue getting water out. And is there anything else we can do here? I don't think there's any other mud or anything we can take out. I honestly don't. I'm not 100% sure how much it wants us to take out of here. It might just want this dry. We could try. Let me check for a second. If I leave that off and we let this go, I wonder what happens. Because Street 1 is almost done. I wish it would tell you, like, you see the red speckles? Is that the water that we're supposed to take out? Like, I think that's the area that we want to be dry. Like, if we look over here, there's no... I really hope there's not a legend. Is there a legend? No. There might be a glossary. Options? I'm not going to get into this right now. I'm nervous about the menu system. But if we check over here, you see how there's no red? So I think that's saying water's okay to be over here. So I think it doesn't want water in the red area, and that's what's going to help us out. So as we finish this here, it might finish Street 1, which would be ideal. Which it looks like this thing is sputtering now, so hold on. Let me grab this. I'm going to put this right here. Please make it up. Please make it up. Please make it up. Yes, that is beautiful. Okay, now we can attach this back over here. We can get that thing going. There's a small trickle that's happening there, but if we clear this up right here, is that going to count? Dude, I'm going to put everything I have into this. Give me this bucket right here. Let's get rid of this. Let's just start bucketing. Oh no. Okay, that's not ideal. So hold on. You know what? That's fine, though. We at least moved it a little bit, so we can set this up here now. I don't think it could quite reach where we needed it to. Make sure it goes all the way, and now we can get this out of here. And let's see. So Street 1... I mean, that's pretty dry. Oh, we might get it, dude. Oh, we got it. Street 1 is clear, which means we can get rid of all of this stuff. I'm assuming. I don't think anything is ever gonna go backwards from that. So let's take this. Let's take our other pump. Dude, that is so freaking satisfying. Cutting a hole through this definitely was not the play. So we gotta be careful, and we really gotta think about on future jobs the order that we want to do stuff in. So if we set this up over here, that's flowing through a little bit, isn't it? Dang it. We had to get this blockade a little bit further, but it's okay. Let me get this. Get him up here. Get this turned on. Get this guy turned on. Let's get this guy in a slightly better spot right here. Get him turned back on. We're so close to Street 2, dude. Looks like this guy's struggling a little bit. I'll try putting him right here. That's on. We've got a little bit over here. I mean, technically, we've got another pump, right? So let's just try to throw everything we have at this. Got another one right there. Get this... That wasn't even on. Okay. Make sure these are all on, Trev. On. Plug this in. On. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Tell me this is it. Tell me we got it. Dude, this was such a freaking grind. It's lowering. Oh, it's coming back. What's coming back? Why is it coming back? Why is it coming back? Yo. Can we move these? Hold on. Can I make this go a little bit farther? There you go. That should be good. Make these go as far as you can. As far as possible. Why is this one the way it is? You see how far it like cuts across like that? Hold on, I'll pick this one up. We want a nice straight line here, dude, and get it as far in here as you possibly can. Something like that might be a little bit better. This one's really important too because the water's coming through right there. So get this guy plugged in. Turn him back on. That one's getting quite a bit of water. We don't want the rollback, dude. This one's mostly empty. Hold on, this. What if we put this like right here? Because this is gonna pick up a lot of that extra. Well, hold on. Wait, no, Trev. Pick this back up. Put a pump right here and shoot all the extra water down here. Get her plugged in. And that should take care of the issue, which it looked like the issue had already kind of mostly fixed itself. This thing we might want to move maybe right here. The problem is I think we would be much better off fully fixing the issue and making sure the water's not coming through here, which is going to be a nightmare because we're going to have to reset everything. So I'm just kind of trying to put some band-aids on here and see if we can't fix it in the time being. I'm also tempted, what if we took this one and put it right here? Had this come up here. Oh, it's not quite long enough. I mean, you could even have it come here. Just put it right on top of that. Or if we would have placed this a little bit better, I didn't realize we left this gap here. Unfortunately, I think that's going to be the key here. I think we're going to have to move this thing, and it's going to get really ugly before it gets better. So I apologize, guys, but yeah, we're deflating this thing. Oh boy, just watching all of our hard work disappear here. It's going to be okay. I need this all the way against this, touching it. Make sure that there's no gap. I'll even go extra there. All right, bring this across here. That's probably good as is. Connect this to a pump, and we should start inflating. It's just gonna take a minute. Oh my goodness, dude. Watching that fill back up is not good. Let's go see what we've got going on over here while we wait for that to inflate. Make sure that everything's good. This is still all done up. I was worried that this trickling down was gonna like unmark it, but no, we just need to figure out street 2 here. Okay, water stopped again here. Looks like this one was laid even nicer. I don't know if water's getting underneath that. Is this isn't really stopping much other than a trickle, but we're gonna be fine. Let's get this guy fixed up. I'm gonna put him underneath this just in case. I'm gonna see what this does. Turn this on, let's see. That flows back instantly. Okay, we're gonna have to move it a little bit. Need a little bit more space to be able to get it out here. How's that? That's gonna release water there, and it's gonna be good to go. Ideally, we would have them further up the line. This one isn't currently working, but is this not just rolling down there? I don't know where all this water is. Why do we have unlimited water coming this way? Look at all this water here. Or maybe it's not unlimited. Maybe we just throw this here for right now. Put it this way. Dude, we're so close. We are so close right now. Get this turned on. We're so close. Come on, get it out of here. Street 2 is like a hair away. But the overall water level, I don't know if Street 2 finishes, will that just take care of it for us? Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's got to be it. There's nothing there. Come on. Dude, this game. Are you serious? Give me my bucket. This is why we got the bucket, Trev. Oh, there she is. We got it done, dude. Oh my goodness. This game is absolutely incredible. Let's see what the news says.
While most of you were home keeping your socks dry, Plunger Guy was uphill clearing that forest road and redirecting the runoff. Now the water has picked a new hangout. The convenience store parking lots are completely flooded. Not ankle deep, not knee deep, more like you're not standing in that.
Oh boy.
Normally this would be prime looting territory. Small problem. Nobody can even reach the entrance. Also, who left the store door open? Because right now the only customer walking in is the flood. Stay dry.
Goodness, dude, these newscasts are ridiculous. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Sounds like we're going to be going to a convenience store with multiple flooded locations. We need barriers, pumps, vacuums, rakes, wrenches, and squeegees. This is going to be a good one. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.